development. And so far 20 give me a lot of problem because it's too new and a lot of the package that we use, like Turtlebot package and the rest, ROS package, are not really compatible with version 20, which is Ubuntu 20, which is ROS Noetic. So we are using 16 here, but we are going to update soon. You can try 18 if you want, but I don't recommend you to start with 20 because that is too many incompatibility you will face. Okay, so I think like in this online tutorial we will use 16 version, which is a Kinetic, but you can try 18 if you want a newer version because like next which is we are going to update our code base as well. So yeah, you can try 18 if you want, but not 20. 20 is a lot of incompatibility that you will face. Okay, so that is just to share my experience.
Okay, noted.
Yeah, Arush, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, send me the link downloading the Mac version for Ubuntu and the USB installed.
So for the link, I sent it on the chat, and then I think you asked about using a hard drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can, if you're doing like VirtualBox, then you could in 50 GB, that should be good enough. But like if you're partitioning it, then I would say 50 for long-term development, that won't be enough storage if you want to even just use ROS and then maybe install maybe some basic MATLAB, those packages. So then you'll have to then remove it and then extend it somehow like that. That will be a little bit problematic. So I would say maybe just do VirtualBox then, or the hard drive. Hard drive one also will work fine. If you have like an external hard drive.
Like if I connect the hard drive to the computer and I do everything on that, it will work.
Yes, but thing is, you will still need to. So have you gone through the guide at least part of it?
Yeah, I went to the first part.
Yeah, so in that there are two parts. One is you're installing one software called REFind, right?
Yeah.
So that software would basically, instead of going directly to your Apple booting process, it will first give you an option whether you want to boot from some other to Ubuntu or even from an external hard drive or USB like that. So that installation you will have to do on your laptop. Okay. So after that, then you can follow the rest of the steps. Just instead of doing the partitioning on your laptop, you'll partition your hard drive.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you, so like which step are you currently at, or you're still yet to start?
Yeah, I have to start because I don't have the link for like the USB for Mac. So,
So then if you're still yet to start, so it's up to you. You can do VirtualBox, that will be quick if you don't want to. So I don't know, do you have experience with just partitioning or like playing around with things like that before, or?
no, it's the first time I'm doing it.
Okay, so then maybe you can go ahead with the VirtualBox.
Okay. So
Yeah, so
the
the link is also there. In the one that I sent before. Yeah, so under point number 5, it's the third link, right? So, and that's also for 16.04 only.
Okay, but like so for when I install Ubuntu for that, I need a different that US University USB install because it's not working on the Mac.
No, for the VirtualBox, you can just download it, right? No?
Yeah, No, I'm talking about Ubuntu. Like when I have to set it up on the pen drive, right?
Yeah.
So, do you know any other universal USB installer that is working on the Mac
Okay, so
software?
for okay. So you've done the RE find step.
No.
Okay, so you're just asking to know what is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use a software called Etcher, and that is reliable. The only thing with so Universal USB installer, I'm not sure if you have it for Mac. It works on Windows, and
If I
Rufus also works on Windows, but then the latest version there were some privacy issues with it, so better not use that. Yeah, so there's one thing called Etcher. I'll just, if I can open it and share my screen, I'll just show that once. Yeah, 1 second. Where is the share screen option? Etcher. Yeah, so can you see this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is how this will look. So you select your once you download the ISO file, then you select the USB and then it will just do it. Yeah, this is a safe software to use also, and it's anyway open source. So
Thank you.
yeah, so try it once, and if it does not work, then maybe you can just use VirtualBox. In fact, I would suggest get started with the process right now. Stay in the call, get started with it. So in case anything comes up, you can just ask. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Hello, Govind. Were you there in last class? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm just asking, were you there last class? I don't think you were there, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm a little bit busy for some work.
Okay, no problem. So basically in the last class, we had an introduction to Atom Education and service robotics, and also like a brief overview of the program, like the overview of the what we'll cover in the 10 sessions. So I think Jeffrey uploaded the video and the link is there on the channel also, so you can see that later on.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, so first I'll just ask you, what is your like prior experience with robotics, with ROS or Ubuntu in general?
I'm tech in wireless mobile communication. I try to build some robots for our organization.
Okay, so the robots are based on which platform? Arduino or?
Yes, sir. Arduino.
Arduino. Okay. So, do you know? Do you have any experience with Ubuntu then, or you've just been using the Arduino IDE in Windows?
I'm using Arduino IDE.
Okay. So what we'll be using here for at-home education is the Ubuntu. So first you'll have to do the dual boot with Ubuntu or VirtualBox, and then we'll have software in that will be running in Ubuntu on the laptop only. So actually it's explained in the session, so I'll just briefly explain it, and then maybe you can or maybe I'll just share the slides once.
Okay.
1 second. Yeah, so basically the slides show the different software. So and today's session is to just solve any problems that came up while installing Ubuntu. So for installing Ubuntu, you have many different ways you can do it. You can so if you look at the Teams chat, right? One or two posts posted Ubuntu 16.04 installation guide. Can you see that?
Yes, session number 2 installation Ubuntu online tutorial.
No, above that. If you can scroll above that.
Okay. Ubuntu 16.04.
Yes.
Installation guide.
Yeah. So this is what the task was given. So if you can just go through that once right now and see whether you want to do the dual boot if you have any experience with that before, or if not, then you can just do the VirtualBox. That is in the fifth step, the last option, but you have to go one by one, the 5 steps which are there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, only if you're doing VirtualBox, maybe you can do it without, but just see them briefly once, so you'll get an idea. And yeah, so you can maybe with that now, and if stay on the meeting, and if there are any problems, then you can just ask.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello.
Yeah, Arush, can you like move closer to the mic or maybe change in the gain settings? Your voice is a little bit low. Hello. Hello, Arush.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, much better now.
Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to ask, like for Mac, do I have to change the format of the pen drive to that NFTS or not?
I think if you're using Etcher, it should be doing it for you.
Okay, so
In fact, it should be written on this thing only, on the site I sent you. Is it not written? Because I did it some time back. 1 second, I'm just opening the website. One second.
You didn't send me any site. I don't think so.
No, I sent it on the this team, right, on the channel.
No, it's not there.
If you scroll up, there's something called Ubuntu 16.04 installation guide. There's one message by that name. If you scroll up above this meeting, and then you'll find it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So just click on see more, and then in the 5th step, right, there's the link
for the dual boot Mac OS. Okay.
Yep. And then VirtualBox is also there below it. So this is what I was saying. Just see the website once, and if there are any, they should all be on Mac. So
Okay.
yeah. So just the so should I share my screen? Maybe that would be easier to follow along. 1 second.
Yeah.
Share screen. Let's do desktop. Is this being shared now?
Yeah.
Wait, why is it not moving to? I think it's stuck, is it?
Yeah. No, it's. I can see your Chrome now. The Chrome.
Okay. Right. So there's a slight lag then. So this is the website I sent, right? So
Yeah.
1 second, it's still going to the top. Yeah. So this gives step-by-step instructions.
Okay.
Yeah, only thing is with this, it's going to be a little bit longer and you'll run into more problems. You can still try doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have 3-4 classes, right, to do all of the installations.
Yeah.
So you can still try it. I would say at the same time, install, because see, this won't take up any space on your laptop's memory, right? Because you're doing it with the external hard drive. So then you can install VirtualBox on your laptop.
Okay.
So that in Mac OS only, you'll have like a application basically that will be running, and in that you'll have the Ubuntu software environment.
Okay.
So you do that side by side. For now, you can just go through this, and or you maybe I would say yeah, the other way around might be better. So I'm just showing you the website now. So from here you can go through. So this part you will have to do using the
USB.
USB format. Then running using Etcher. Okay.
Okay.
And after that, refine this part I was saying, you have to do this one.
Okay.
And after you finish this, you'll get a screen like this, okay? So this kind of a screen you need. So when you insert your hard drive or the bootable USB, it will come up over here.
Okay.
So next what you need to do is the partitioning. This you will have to do it on your hard drive.
Okay, so I have to partition my hard drive and not the. Okay,
not your laptop's main drive, but your hard drive. Okay. So even in that, because you're doing it on a hard drive, how big is your hard drive? Is it?
I don't have one right now. I'll have to buy the hard drive.
Oh, okay. So if you have to buy one, then I would say just do VirtualBox for now. If you can maybe find out if there's one at home, hard drive, which is being used, will be okay.
Okay.
So you can just partition it, and then only the partitioned area where you'll be installing Ubuntu would be touched. The rest of the whatever else data is there in it should be fine.
So whenever I have to use Ubuntu, the drive needs to be connected
to the laptop, yeah. And in the middle, if you disconnect the drive also, that might lead to problems. So it's not the best way to do it, but if you can make sure you'll remember to keep the drive and you can manage like that, then you can do it like that. But I would say the safest maybe right now option would be to just install VirtualBox. So that the other link, I'll just open that one. So this one. This is for Windows though, but I think more or less the process should be the same. And this should be a little bit easier to install also. Within half an hour to maybe 1 hour max, you should be done with the entire thing. Or even faster, I'm not quite sure. Jeffrey, how long does it take this one usually?
Yeah, I think it's very fast, but it depends on your speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
So
time.
it varies. Yeah.
But it'll be there'll be less problems that you'll face compared to doing the dual boot. So
yes, definitely it's much simpler to set up, but the thing is like during development you might have a different set of questions.
Yes, I remember last time we had some problem with the. Sometimes crashing is okay still, but there were. I think we had problems with the version of Gazebo that came installed with it, and then they had to reinstall because they're using VirtualBox. And I remember a few people from the last session had problem with that, but yeah, but more or less it should be fine.
So where do I download the VirtualBox from?
The link this has a link, I think, no? You can then just do a Google search for Oracle VirtualBox.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's loading it and okay, so there's some lag. Do you still see the Medium page or the Google search?
I see the Google page.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, so just
see the
click on download.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
So you'll still need the ISO, so that anyway you have to download once.
Yeah, I have downloaded that.
So NG, you're also doing the same, right?
Yes, I'm installing the system now.
Yeah, okay. Govind, you're able to follow along, right? The website, I mean the guide for installing the VirtualBox.
Okay, sir, I'm following this process.
Yeah. So do we have any progress, Arush?
Yeah, I think I'm almost done.
Okay then. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, also I forgot to ask, what is the size of the RAM you have on your laptop?
I have to check. 8 GB.
Okay, that's good. And CPU number of cores?
Number of cores would be 2 cores, I think.
Yeah, I think it should be fine.
2 cores.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it. So if it's, have you finished? I think you're done with the installation, right? So you can just run it now.
To do something.
Yeah, so you just have to run it right now.
Yeah, I have to just start it. Yeah. I have to install Ubuntu, preparing to Ubuntu, I think, yeah. I have installed it on VirtualBox, now I have to install it on the PC.
No, this is not what you need to go to your downloads and then click open from there.
What? VirtualBox?
No, Ubuntu, the ISO, the second.
This?
From downloads. Go to
Okay.
download once again. So you
This.
see the second file, yeah. So right click, open with, yep. Why is this happening? Go to your VM and click start once, try that.
This kernel driver not installed.
Copy the details, the result code.
This.
Yeah. Go to the second option. VirtualBox does not run, no? That one, yeah. Yeah, scroll down now to the answer. This one, yeah. Why would they say reinstall VirtualBox?
Okay. So I did it and reinstall.
No, I'm not sure if that is what you need to do. Jeffrey, do you know what to do? I'm not so familiar with VirtualBox.
Yeah, in fact, I also like less use this VirtualBox, but so far I don't see any problem. Driver is not installed. What machine is this? Oh, it's a Mac, right?
Yeah, Mac.
Okay, so Mac is something I also not familiar. Which version of VirtualBox are you using?
I'm not sure. I have to check.
Yeah, maybe you want to try the latest version.
It's 6.1.16.
I'm not sure if this is the latest one.
Is
Mac. Yeah, I think it's. Yes, I think this is the latest one, 6.1.16, right?
yeah, I downloaded this one only.
Yeah.
I did this only.
Mm-hmm.
See?
So which steps that you follow to do the installation?
This one.
Okay.
And this also.
Well, it looks okay.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it looks okay. It should be quite straightforward. And which version of Ubuntu that you use? 16, right?
Yeah.
16.04.
6.1.
No. Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, yeah, 16.04.
16. Okay. I'm not
This.
sure if you need something higher. Do you have 18 with you?
Yeah, I'll have to download that.
Yeah, maybe you want to try if 18 is working. Yeah, because 16 apparently is quite old. So I'm not sure the compatibility, because I also don't know like whether is this VirtualBox compatible with this version of Ubuntu.
It could also be, I think he has a newer laptop.
No,
Yes.
it's a 2017 model.
2017.
So I think maybe you need something newer. So maybe you want to try like Ubuntu 18. You try to download the ISO, and you try to mount this and see if it works. Yeah, you just try with this.
Arush, one second, go back. Try increasing the memory allocation a little bit. Make it half of your total.
Is this right?
Yeah. Create a virtual hard disk.
It's 16.04 something.
No, just create, that's okay. VDI. Dynamic, okay. So increase this size to 50 GB. That's how much you said you have free space, right, on your laptop right now?
Yeah, 50.
Yeah. So start this one now.
Okay.
Just click on start.
Or maybe you want to try to restart. See if it's helped. What I mean is restart your Mac.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Also, I think someone else joined the meeting now.
Is it the right version? This one is 18.04.
Yeah, so you can just quickly check if you go to settings from so you have to click on the bottom left, there are those dots, right?
Which one?
On the bottom left of the screen, there are those 9 dots. So now you have to click on settings. Yeah. So now scroll down. Details. So you might need to increase the memory you allotted. So you have to also put half of the total size of memory on your system. And then the rest looks fine.
Okay, how do I change the memory?
So you have to first close this. So shut down. No, not from there. Just shut it down from inside. Close settings, and then you have to.
Which one? How do I shut down?
Yeah. So click the cross on Ubuntu.
This one.
No, not that one. In the small screen. Yeah. So above that, there's an arrow. Click on that. The power button. Yeah, so just give it 1 minute, it'll shut down. After that, yeah, so can you share your VirtualBox window?
All right.
Yeah, so settings and in advanced. Not here then, 1 second. Maybe system you need to go to.
This one.
Yeah. Yes. Make this half of the total that you have, 4,000 something. Yeah, so that should be good.
Okay, thank you. So is that all for today?
So once I go back to settings, system again. That's your memory processor. Click on the second tab. Yes. So can you increase the number of cores also to half of your total number of cores?
Is this one the processor?
Yes. 4 or 6 also, whatever should be fine. You can put 6, I think. There should not be any problem. That's also okay. Just press OK now. So now when you run it, one more thing is the display. I think that you have to the size of the display is not shown here. Wait, I think you're running it right now, no? So you'll have to quit it again. So now when you go to settings and display, you can maybe increase the video memory also. The first one to half. Yeah. Scale factor 100%. 200% scale factor. Okay, and so scale factor is the size of the window that should come up. Yeah, so now it'll. Yeah, so now can you go to settings again? Okay, so just press the Windows key. Yeah, type in settings. One second, I'm trying to see. Oh, so not this, you have to go back. Yes, so go back arrow. Display, do you have a display option?
No.
Okay, so there is no display here.
So how about now?
Yeah, so now you have to do the resolution. I think that is the make it one of the higher resolutions, the highest one actually. Yes. If you can you press the right arrow? Does that on your keyboard? Does that move it?
Yeah, it doesn't move. It doesn't move.
Okay, try I don't know, view. Click on view on the top in the VM full screen mode. Okay, exit. Is it not exiting?
It's not exiting.
Okay, so then just shut down.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure why it is doing that. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's much better now. I think.
Did you change the setting again? No.
I changed the adjust window size.
Okay. So no, I think you have to shut it down, put it at view 100%. Settings, the display, yeah, minimum. Okay. Wait for it to load once. So now I think if we go and change the display resolution from inside Ubuntu, it should be fine. Settings, SE.
Display, right?
Yeah, okay. So, but why is it again showing? Okay, so anyway, you can see it now. Apply. Yeah, so now it's fine, right?
Yeah.
So now you can just on the settings, right? Right click on it, and show details. Oh no, just close it. So right click and add to favorites. Okay. I'm not quite sure in 18.04 how you do it, but usually when you right click on something, there is an option to keep it in the launcher. Not sure why it's not coming. So just quit settings now. Right click and quit. Quit. Yeah, so now it is going to stay on the thing over there. And you can click and remove the one that's called Rhythm Box and LibreOffice Writer and even your mail. No, you keep that one. That is required files. Thunderbird mail you can remove. LibreOffice Writer, that also maybe you can remove. And then help also can be removed. Help you can maybe keep it. So now, yeah, first thing, can you press Control? No, wait. Yeah, so Control Alt and T. Okay, good. So now it open up this. Yeah, so this is your terminal. That's a shortcut for opening it. You can even open it by going to the settings again, like how you did last time. Yeah. No, not from here. I mean, you open the search one. Same thing. That will also open up. So you can press type in exit on one of. No, you can type in exit to close it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So is that all?
No, there's one more thing you need to do. Don't type it in exit now. No, you need to keep it open and type in sudo space apt dash hyphen tab.
What do you mean tab? What's the tab?
apt get.
Oh.
No, there's no space. So I'm saying once you type apt dash hyphen, then you can use pressing tab on your keyboard will autocomplete the rest of the command. Space. No. Control C. One second, can you stop sharing your screen? Otherwise, I'll show it over here. Maybe it'll be easy to show.
Okay.
Yeah, so now if I share. So can you see my desktop here? So if when you open the terminal, can you see the terminal now? Hello.
No. I'm just seeing your desktop.
Oh, I think it's lagging because the terminal is open on the screen, but I am not sure why that is happening. Still nothing?
Yes, still nothing.
Why is that happening like that?
Yeah, it's showing now.
Okay then. So there's a lot of lag though. But I think it should show it. Yeah, so now it's here. Good. So I was saying you can just type in sudo apt-get, right?
Yeah.
Is it? No, it's again lagging. There. So now after this, don't press enter. You so you have to type in update. Okay. So if you don't remember the exact spelling of the command, if you just type upd, right, and then press tab on your keyboard, it should auto complete the rest. So and then you enter your password. So for you, it might show less number of things or more number of things that it is getting, but so you have to run this command, right? And so I'll just open another terminal to show the other command. So can you see this, or is it not yet showing?
It's not showing yet. Yeah, it's showing now.
Yeah, so don't run this. So after this, the first terminal, right, this one, the command that we just ran, it was update. Yeah, so I'm saying this is update, and the one we want to run after this is called dist upgrade. So basically, update will update the list of all the things which have to be downloaded and updated. When you do dist upgrade, it will then actually do the upgrading part. But we have to run dist upgrade because we still want to stay within whatever we're using. So this is currently, I have 16.04, you installed 18.04, right? You want to stay in the same Ubuntu version. If you run it without the dist, this command, if you just type in update, right? That will take you to the newest Ubuntu version. We don't want to do that. Yeah. So now that this is complete, it basically looked at all of the links where it should get downloaded from, and then it compiled a list of everything that it has to download. So it's not downloaded all the packages now, it just got the list ready. So So if we keep adding, so once we add ROS, so if you want to install ROS later on, then we'll add ROS to be one of the links over here, and then it will say, okay, I have to download all of these things now. And then when you run this command that I just wrote here, we can type it in here right now. Yeah, so this would actually now install. So it will show a list of everything that has to be installed. So because even if you have installed something before, if there's an update, then it will show up over here. Is it still lagging? Okay, yeah. So you can see the list now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are all things which have been updated. So I have to also download those things. So now it is 1 second. Give it a minute. Yes. So now you can see it is showing 375 MB have to be downloaded, right? And
Yeah.
after this, 400 MB of additional space will be used. So that's how much has to be downloaded and how much extra files are being added to your system now. So then you just press Y, small or capital does not matter, and then just press enter. So the first time you're doing it, just carefully read what the instruction it's giving you instead of just blindly saying yes or no. So read it and then always, yeah, in fact, that's something you should keep in mind. Always read the instruction before pressing yes or no. And now this will take a little bit of time, but it will download everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So after this is complete, so first it's going to download everything and then it is going to extract the actual files from the downloaded package and then install it. So that's going to be many steps it will do. But after that, you will again get your the terminal with the dollar like this. So once you get that at the bottom here, that means it's complete. It's not going to run anymore. So then you can press exit and then you can shut down the virtual machine. So while it is running, you should not shut down ideally. Yeah, so that's it. I think then that means Ubuntu installation is done. Yeah. I will post the task for next time, which is to install ROS. So ideally, over the week right now, before we meet on Saturday again, you can do the installation now that Ubuntu is done. So I'll again post the links on the Teams chat, okay? And then you can go through the, so that will be a ROS wiki page again. It will give the steps. You have to go through it. And I will also write which things you have to follow, some things that you don't have to follow. Or in fact, you can just watch the video. I think that will be a better thing, right, Jeffrey?
Yes. So just refer to the video, the previous one. And also just a reminder that depends on your Ubuntu version, make sure you install the correct version of ROS.
Yes, that's important.
That's very important, or else you will face a lot of error.
Yeah. So now for me, because I'm having 16.04, all of these are saying ROS Kinetic on the terminal on the left. Right, so if you have 18.04 Ubuntu version, then your ROS name would not be Kinetic, it will be ROS Melodic. So make sure you are, in fact, the online, the website, right, the guide which has the steps, that you have to copy paste the commands from there. But they might not be for your particular ROS version. So if in case it has, maybe I can just open it up right now. ROS wiki So yeah, so keep the website open and also the video open when you're doing the installation. So you see the video for what all has to be installed, like what all commands you have to run, and keep the website because you have to copy and paste the command. You don't want to have a typo error. So, okay, it's still not loaded here, but I'll just open it up. Instructions. You can still see my desktop only, right?
Yes, and 2 terminals.
Yeah. Also, Arush, you have your hand up. Any question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, like the virtual box won't work here because there's some restriction in the security or something. So if I do the dual boot on the drive, and like if I remove the drive after I've quit the application, then is it fine, or do I have to keep it attached all the time?
1 second. If there's some problem with security, right? Then you will have to make that change even if you're doing dual boot.
Oh,
Yeah. So whatever you've read, right? Can you just send it over here, or ideally you'll send it, like if you can send it on the 2021 January the channel.
there's nothing to read. It just said there is some restriction in the security privacy settings, open security privacy settings. It gave me an option. I clicked on it and it just opened the settings.
Okay, so if you can just send off where you're saying no, the box which it said to open security settings and it gave you the option to open.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can maybe go back to that step and take a screenshot of that and just send it.
Yeah,
Because
it's not opening again. It just says installation failed.
So I think I know what the problem is. You'll have to go and disable one of the settings in the security. It's by default on. So even for this or even for dual boot, no, you will still have to make that change.
Okay, so like what is it? Can you tell?
1 second. I think it should be there. I'm not sure if it is there in the guide or not, but I did have to do it when I had to. Should be there in the guide. The macOS install guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to it, go to installing REFIIND. 1 second. I'm not sure why this is so slow in sharing, but maybe I'll just exit from here. And I'll try to share from here. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
1 second, I have to change that one. I think it's the wrong screen. Share entire desktop. Good. So here this link. I'm just opening in Safari. Yeah, can you see this now?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so I'm saying in this, if you go down to this one, installing here, these steps.
Yeah.
So this is what you need to disable.
System integrity protection.
Yeah.
Okay, I see system integrity
No,
protection.
it won't be in the settings, so you'll have to do as it says, reboot, and then while pressing Command and R, and then when you go to recovery mode, then you'll have a terminal, and in the terminal you have to type in the command. So I would say keep this website open on your phone or something,
Okay.
and then do it on your laptop, because your laptop would be shut down, so you can't see it at that time.
Yeah.
And
I
then
just
make
took a picture.
you type in the command properly without like any typos.
Okay.
And then so this is what you should then see.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah. No, in fact, this is not what you will not see this one, but after that, then you should be able to do the thing. Just anyway, whatever the status is, na, just send a message, and if not soon, then like within a few hours, I'll see it and then reply. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And so others, 1 second, let me stop sharing. So NG was done, and we have one more person. Who is this in the meeting? B0217. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Were you there in the class, in the session last time?
No, I'm just joined tonight.
Okay. So what you can do is you can first, after this session, look at the recording of last time session. You'll find it in the posts of the 2021 January channel. If you scroll up a little bit, Jeffrey posted the link.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's the last class recording. So it's basically an overview of what we're going to cover. So you can watch that once. And then on top of that, you see the installation guides. This one. There's one more post.
Okay.
Ubuntu 16.04, that one.
Okay. For class tonight, only for Ubuntu install, right?
Yeah. So you have to click on, you have to do one of the installations. Maybe you can just do VirtualBox because that will be very quick. And after you do VirtualBox, then so that's what we were supposed to discuss in this class, like we did with Arush and NG, discussing any problems that come up. So you can just go through that and do that, and if there's anything, you can post in the same chat only, and of the problem that comes up, and if possible, please send a screenshot or something, so we can see exactly what the problem is and give the solution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So before you leave for Arush and NG, because you've done with the Ubuntu installation, your homework would be to do the ROS installation. So please try to do as much as you can before next class, so we can spend the class time on solving problems after you've done a little bit, instead of starting completely from fresh in the class. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll immediately now, after this, I'll just post the link for the video. In fact, the video is there on the website. That will be the best. If you can just go to the online tutorial website.
Okay.
Yeah, so just go to online tutorials, and then until you get to the third session, because we just finished the second session. Under the third session, you'll find installation ROS, right? Has it loaded for you? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, so the second session, this is what it was, right? The 2 videos for dual booting. But if you're doing VirtualBox, then those won't apply to you. You can just use the guides that were posted. But for this, just watch the video. Okay. So you would want to watch this one, the one on the left. Right, because this is the short video which has the complete instructions. The other one is one of the previous batches, the doubt clearing session. So, but if you watch this, it should be good enough. Can you see it in full screen also now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the beginning part, what I already we covered right now, using a terminal to install the updates. Right, so you can maybe skip this part and keep doing it from ROS install. Right. Even here I keep the website open, so just you have to open the same link and then copy paste the commands. That's the only thing. Don't type them in on your own because they might be typos. Yeah, so that's it. According to the video, just follow properly, and as Jeffrey said, depending on your version of Ubuntu, you have to change. For 16.04, you have to it will be called Kinetic, and for 18.04, it will be called Melodic. Okay. I think the guide says Indigo for all. That was like the old version. So wherever you see Indigo, you have to replace it with the correct word. Yeah, so I think that's all for this session.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for the guidance.
Okay, thank you, and see you next week. Next class. All right.
Next class, Saturday.
Okay,
okay,
thank
bye.
you.